If Justin Bieber wasn't on this lineup, I would not buy a ticket to this Coachella.
What's up, MuchMusic? It's GK.
And Sade.
And today, we're gonna be going over the brand new released
Coachella 2026 lineup. They hard launched it yesterday at 12 a.m., 9 p.m. PST, so we're all shook. I don't feel like this is in Coachella's usual rollout plan.
Yeah, true. I feel like it's usually during the day. Also shook when hearing you say 2026 is weird.
I know, right? We just got over with 2025 Coachella, so we're already in 2026. It's kind of crazy, but we have some major headliners.
Day 1, we have Sabrina Carpenter as the headliner. Day 2, Justin Bieber. And day 3, Karol G. What are our thoughts? The initial shocker is Justin Bieber. We gotta get that out of the way.
Yes, because I feel like he's, hadn't made music in a really long time before the last 2 out. And he gave us 2 albums.
Gave us 2 albums. So
in
he's
the span of 2 months.
Exactly. He's gonna have a lot of new music and stuff to perform. And yeah, like you said, we haven't seen him perform in a long time. When was the last time?
So I think he had a tour in 2022, I believe. He was on tour with Jaden Smith. I will remember because I really wanted to go to that tour. I love Jaden Smith, and they were gonna have a show in Toronto in the spring, and then they were gonna have another one in the summertime, but then Justin Bieber had some health issues, so they cut the tour short.
Yes.
And since then, we hadn't heard anything from him.
Yeah, no new music. He kind of shied away a little bit, and all of a sudden this year, he really just popped out and surprised us. So surprise after surprise, album 1, album 2, now Coachella headlining.
I love it.
We're all excited.
This is his first time headlining Coachella. He's come out for guest appearances before, but this would be his first time being the man.
Okay, I love it. The man who's
planned to be there.
Sabrina Carpenter is also another headliner, which to me, I'm it's familiar because she recently did perform at Coachella, just not as a headliner. So this is her first time being a headliner, and I feel like it's well-deserved for her.
I think some people might not know that Sabrina Carpenter's been around for a decade, really. I think she just kind of popped off in the last 2 years.
Short and sweet,
So it does kind of feel at first, I don't listen to her that much, but at first I'm I think it's kind of premature to give her a headlining spot when there's other acts that have kind of been around for so long, but she's been in the game. She just kind of made it big time the last 2 years, and I think she's a fabulous performer. I love her sets. I love her energy, and I love the world building she brings to her performances.
This is a no-brainer for me too, for her to headline.
And then we have Karol G. She's a Colombian artist. I don't know too much about Karol G. I do listen to a few of her music, more so when she's featured on stuff with J Balvin, etc. But I think she's a great representation for the Latin community, and I think it's fantastic that they have her as a headliner.
Yeah,
she's also a major performer, and she just brings the energy. So I'm excited to see Karol G and what she has to bring to the Coachella stage.
And I know that she is already so huge in the Latin music world, but it's nice to see her kind of going global now. And speaking of global, we got a lot of K-pop acts coming to Coachella this year as well.
This year, they're still a small bunch. So we have Big Bang. That's huge. I was telling Georgia, Big Bang is one of my favorite groups of all time. I'm gonna say it, Big Bang paved the way. Vote me on that for K-pop. But Big Bang's gonna be performing, and I'm wondering if it's going to be all 4 members of Big Bang, or if it's just gonna be 3, because as we know, Top, who you know from Squid Game, the guy who plays Thanos, he's in Big Bang.
So he's gonna be performing at Coachella?
We don't know. Because he had his own scandal
with the group.
Yeah, he had a scandal a few years ago. He has not been active in music, but it has kind of been looking like he may join the rest of the members. So we're on the lookout to see if that's the case.
Interesting. Okay. We also got Cat's Eye, which is
Cat's Eye.
Another no-brainer here.
And they're
gnarly, obviously.
Gnarly. Bro, we love Cat's Eye. They're having such a huge year for them, especially having just debuted last year, and they're doing all the Lollapaloozas. They did Chicago. I think they're doing Chile and Brazil next year. Lollapalooza.
It just makes sense.
It just makes sense, and I think they're catching on to them early, as they should. We know they're not K-pop, they're K-pop adjacent. I still think they're in that world.
For sure.
We also have Beanie, they're a Filipino girl group.
Ooh.
I don't know much about them, but I've been seeing people just really excited that they're gonna be at Coachella. Did I even mention Taemin?
No.
Taemin's performing. He's an incredible performer. He's one of my favorite male soloists in K-pop. So it's like, for him to grace the stage of Coachella should be thankful because we love to see Taemin do his thing. But we have some of like the hip hop acts. So we have Sexy Red, Central C. It's great that Clips is gonna be there because, you know, they're having a big year too. Like they're doing their comeback. Really cool to see Little Sims on the list. Young Thug.
Yeah, Young Thug, and he's a pretty like big one.
Yeah, because, you know, he just got out of jail. So it's exciting to see, you know, Young Thug be out here. He's been having some issues lately. But we wish him all the best, and we're excited to see. I feel like he's gonna bring somebody out. I hope he brings out Travis Scott.
I wouldn't doubt it, especially at Coachella.
Who would be your top people you would go to see if you were at Coachella?
Okay, so obviously the headliners. I really have been loving Addison Rae's music this whole year. I'm gonna see her at her show in Toronto, so I'm really excited for that. I would love to see her at Coachella. I love her new album. Literally, it's a no skip for me. Leve, I would love to see Leve at Coachella. I've never seen her perform like live, but I've interviewed her and she's such a sweet gal, so her voice is gorgeous. Oh, I would love to see Somber.
Oh, Somber would be sick. Yeah. He's having a big year.
He's having a really big year, so.
My top would be obviously Justin Bieber, huge. Cat's Eye, I'm like dying to see them. Yeah, Cat's Eye is gonna be here in Toronto in November, so we'll see them then. But you know, it'd be great to see them on a big stage. Big Bang, obviously. Taemin, Fujikaze, he's like a Japanese artist. I'd love to see him too. FKA Twigs, I'd be interested to see, you know, she is so eclectic.
She is.
And alternative that I don't really, like I couldn't
I don't know
predict.
so much of her stuff.
I don't know much of her stuff either, but I would love to just see her because I know she's gonna bring the fits and I know she's gonna bring just something different to Coachella we probably wouldn't see everywhere else. Okay, looking at this lineup, I'm not too impressed. Yeah, like I'm not really excited
it's flashy.
about it.
I think it's flashy with like the initial big names.
Yes.
But then when you kind of go down to the nitty gritty,
no one's
there's
really
not too many people other than the headliners that stand out.
Exactly. Like it looks like it may be a lot of emerging artists.
Which is cool.
If Justin Bieber wasn't on this lineup, I would not buy a ticket to this Coachella. I do love the artists here, but I'm like, I feel like I could see them on other stages.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, that's a good point.
But yeah, especially it being Coachella.
Yeah.
And knowing what comes with Coachella, the gas, the transportation, all that other stuff.
Yes.
I wouldn't do that to go.
You usually would like. For it to be worth it in your mind is almost like the whole package. It needs to be the whole package, and it doesn't seem like it's the whole package. This
like I'd rather see them on their ones than go to this huge festival and I'm like not really digging
the other artists
as much.
But yeah, honestly, other than that, like it's not to say that it isn't a great lineup. I think it's cool. I think it's diverse. Yeah, that's just our thoughts, just our opinions. Let us know what you guys think.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments, and who would you see? Give us your top 5.
Yes.
Who you would be down to see at Coachella.
Yes.
And then we'll check you in the next video.
Bye guys.
Much love.
Gnarly.
Wait!